The Rock has just made his return to SmackDown, and it happened in a big way that had fans a bit confused and asking questions. So let's break it all down and try to understand it. This entire situation kicked off with a last-second announcement late Thursday evening about how The Rock was going to be at SmackDown. The company sent out an announcement and press release, and it became official news about The Rock's return. Then, with just a few hours before the show was set to air, The Rock built even more hype by saying he would be confronting a certain somebody, and even posted a clip with that Rolex that Cody gave him after last year's WrestleMania. Now, originally, there was some theories there with this watch. Cody had gifted The Rock, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and himself matching Rolex watches to remember their WrestleMania 40 program together. But during Raw WrestleMania last year, The Rock took something out of his pocket and gave it back to Cody Rhodes. He did caption the post by telling Cody to take back his gift. Although it was never actually revealed, fans theorized that The Rock gave Cody back the gifted Rolex watch during that Raw after WrestleMania appearance. So that's the entire backstory with that watch and why The Rock used it as a teaser for his SmackDown return. How did he get the watch back if he gave it to Cody last year? Well, that's definitely a good question to ask, but we get to the February 21st edition of SmackDown, and it only takes a few seconds to start feeling the final boss presence. Cody Rhodes is shown walking into the arena, getting ready to take part in a big main event 6-man tag match, but Nick Aldis informs him that he's been pulled out of the main event and that move is coming from The Rock. This little move right here is a great example of The Rock's character using his board of directors power. Both in real life and even on screen, The Rock outranks all of the general managers and even Triple H. So if The Rock's character wants to make adjustments to the card and move things around, he absolutely can, and you can't tell him otherwise. So this was a great gesture of The Rock's power and influence being used in the show. He pulls Cody out of the main event, and there's absolutely nothing that Nick Aldis can do about it. The Rock eventually makes his way to the ring and drops the big news that WrestleMania 42 will be hosted by New Orleans. But while speaking, The Rock also sprinkled in some heel jabs at the crowd as well, keeping the final boss persona and character still alive. And this was great to see because this is why a lot of fans were let down by The Rock's 2 appearances in January. He was completely ignoring the events of last year and acting as if nothing ever happened and eliminated all of his active story threads. So to now see him come back and remember that he did transition into the final boss and that he did have all these leftover matters with Cody Rhodes, it was all amazing to see. And this appearance does make you go back to the Raw Netflix premiere and realize that The Rock was planting seeds back during that event this whole entire time. He was being nice to Cody in order to build up Cody's trust in him and to get Cody to accept this proposal. But The Rock eventually calls out Cody Rhodes to the ring, and we finally get to hear about what's been going on. The Rock opens up about how Cody Rhodes and himself have actually become great friends off screen since the events of WrestleMania 40. He talked about how their moms have become close, how Cody came to his movie premieres, and how they've hung out together so much within the last year. So The Rock appreciated that friendship that they built, but he wants to take their relationship with each other to the next level. The Rock acknowledged that Cody was carrying the company as champion and doing an amazing job at it, but his proposal was for Cody Rhodes to accept the offer of being his champion and bringing Cody to that next level. The Rock pointed out how Cody Rhodes has a few million followers on Instagram, but how The Rock himself has 500 million followers. The Rock also noted how he can make Cody's dreams come true due to how powerful he is. The Rock wants Cody Rhodes to see that if he accepts his offer, The Rock can bring Cody to that next gear, help him break through to that next level of stardom. The Rock says that Cody reaching that next level can only happen if Cody lets The Rock fully take over and guide him along the way. The Rock also revealed that he himself will be at Elimination Chamber to collect Cody's answer to his proposal. When Cody asked The Rock if this was about the title, The Rock said that it was not about that. The Rock said that all he wanted was Cody's soul and basically for Cody to sell out to him. Cody had a very confused look on his face as The Rock made his way out the ring. So what does this mean and what is it leading towards? Well, the first assumption that everyone jumps to is obviously a match between the two of them. But at the SmackDown press conference, The Rock revealed that this is a special story that's not specifically building up towards a match between the two characters. The Rock seemed to really shut down the idea of competing against Cody and said that this was a different type of story direction. So judging by what was said in the ring and what was said in the press conference, that has fans thinking that this isn't building up for a wrestling role for The Rock, but maybe more of The Rock serving as a heavy influence over who Cody's character is as a person and the route he's about to go down. Because now Cody has less than a week to make arguably the biggest decision of his life. Accept The Rock's offer and your career can go to new heights. Even like The Rock threw in there during his conversation with Cody, The Rock said that Ari Emanuel is the owner of the company, but that even Ari jokes that The Rock is sort of like the real owner of the company now. So that's who Cody would be saying yes to. The Rock has all of this influence and power over the company, that he basically is like an unofficial owner of the company. If Cody signs on and agrees to The Rock's proposal, Cody would instantly become The Rock's main guy, and The Rock would make life so much easier for Cody, both in the ring and outside of the ring. That's what's really on the line here. A similar, more recent comparison of this type of situation is Seth Rollins and The Authority. Triple H's plan was to go to Seth Rollins with a proposal to betray his Shield brothers, and how Triple H will make Seth his main guy and bring him to that next level as a reward. And that's exactly what we saw happen. The Authority had all the power to make moves in the company, and Seth Rollins was their guy, their champion. So similar idea here. The Rock is basically asking Cody Rhodes to abandon the fans in order to make the real money, the real stardom, and line himself up with The Rock. The Rock thinks it's a real easy decision. The Rock and Cody already became close friends over the last few months, so he thinks it's a no-brainer for Cody to just accept this proposal. Cody is already at the top of his game, but there's a glass ceiling there, even at the top of the mountain where Cody is at right now. The Rock is really the only one that can help Cody break that glass ceiling and continue to climb into even newer heights that he didn't even know was possible. But it's going to cost him his soul pretty much. He needs to basically give all of himself to The Rock in order for this to happen. If Cody says yes, it would absolutely be the start of a heel turn and new character for Cody. He was already the face of the company for the last year, but by accepting the offer, Cody officially becomes the corporate champion. That would basically become a puppet for The Rock to control and spread his influence through. And this is why The Rock said this story isn't leading towards a match between one another, but could be leading more towards such a big drastic change in Cody's demeanor and persona. For a while now, Cody versus John Cena has been rumored for night 2 of WrestleMania 41, and fans have had a little bit of concerns about this match from the character point of view, because Cody is a babyface, but Cena's also a babyface that's competing in his final WrestleMania match. Some fans may find it difficult to pick who they want to root for more between Cena and Rhodes. But here's where The Rock's influence could play such a big role in this night 2 matchup. If Cody accepts The Rock's offer and allows The Rock to start influencing him and be in Cody's corner for WrestleMania 41, then Cody could be entering the match against Cena as a heel. It's a big match that definitely deserves a more cranked up version of Cody Rhodes. John Cena is hungry and determined to do whatever it takes to walk out of night 2 as champion. He's probably the biggest threat to Cody's title reign so far. So Cody can't just enter that match as his normal regular self, because chances are that Cena could actually win. But if Cody is allowing The Rock to influence him and manipulate the way he thinks and turn him heel for this matchup with Cena, well, now you gotta assume that Cody would be increasing his odds of defeating John Cena in that matchup. Cody defeats John Cena to retain his title, crushes John Cena's dreams, and officially starts his run as The Rock's corporate champion, starting right after WrestleMania 41. So even if Cody denies The Rock's offer at the Chamber, fans are getting pretty suspicious that the big heel turning moment for Cody may just take place at WrestleMania 41, with John Cena being the first victim of The Rock's plan for Cody Rhodes. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.